Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your man, Force the Power Lifestyle and Health Wellness Coach Mike. Peace and blessings to all of you, whoever is listening and watching this video. Hopefully, you're my client at this point. Get ready for a 12-week program. Listen, this first week is all about the psychology of fasting. As you know, this whole 12-week program is about helping you train your mind and train your stomach on how to restrict food from your belly that is ultimately causing all the issues or problems or weight gain or sluggishness that you're probably suffering from at this point. So the psychology of fasting is just about that. How we think about fasting, how we react to the idea of fasting, and how we implement it in our everyday life so that we can become successful and reap the benefits of fasting. So the first thing that we're going to focus on this week is how we should be thinking. Before this week, our thought process when it came to food was just eat when you're hungry, right? Maybe, or eat when you're not hungry. Eat because it's a certain time, or eat when you have a craving, or eat when you have some type of impulse to eat. And over time, that is what caused us to be in the predicament that we're in with our health and our weight. So now, because everything starts with our thinking, we have to now restructure and reconfigure how we think and how we process the idea of food in our mind. Is every hunger pain or every hunger sensation really hunger? It may not be. So we have to understand what our body is telling us. We have to understand how our body is communicating with us so that we don't create the wrong action that produces something that we don't want, the wrong reaction from our improper action. Hope that makes sense. So what we have to understand today, guys, is that when we're fasting, the idea of fasting is to remove food from our space for a period of time. At this point, we've always been adding food and keeping food in our space. So we have to remove food from our space so that our bodies can physiologically adapt to that absence or abstaining from food, so that our bodies can then go and use the energy that it already has preserved from all that back eating that we've been doing over the years. So we have to train our minds now to a time-restricted pattern of eating, when we're not eating and then we're eating. So this whole period is training us to develop a feast versus a fasting ratio. If we can be in fasting more than we are in feasting, then we will have a better opportunity to see better results. So all this week, for week 1, we're going to be dealing with the psychology of fasting as we put you through a practical application of reducing snacks and reducing all those in-between times of eating in between those meals. Okay, so buckle up your seatbelt, get ready to shock the system, but remember, I'll be there with you every step of the way. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next week on your next coaching session.